Sarah Ferguson stays unusually quiet as ex-husband Prince Andrew marks key milestone. Prince Andrew turned 65 yesterday, but no royals sent him a public message. Sarah Ferguson failed to publicly mark her former husband, Prince Andrew's, 65th birthday this week as she stayed unusually quiet on all her social media accounts. The Duke of York turned 65 on Thursday, February 20th. However, his milestone birthday was not marked publicly by any members of the royal family. Fergie, as she is called by her friends and family, is known for being particularly active on her social media accounts and her heartfelt tributes to other members of the firm on their birthdays, even the ones who have passed away like the late Queen Elizabeth and the late Princess Diana. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. But instead of posting a message about her ex-husband, whom she lives with at Royal Lodge and remains close, the Duchess of York posted a completely different video promoting a meditation app. Meanwhile, their younger daughter, Princess Eugenie, who is on Instagram, did not post anything about her father's birthday either. Princess Beatrice does not have any social media accounts. Last year, the Duchess of York made a heartfelt tribute to the late Queen to mark her birthday on April 21st. Fergie uploaded a picture of the monarch and wrote, "Today we are remembering Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II on what would have been her 97th birthday. Thank you for all that you have taught us, for being a steadfast leader and dear friend. You are sorely missed." It is worth noting that the royal family do not publicly mark birthday non-working members of the firm apart from significant birthdays. This is why Prince Harry's 40th birthday was marked last year. One of the late Queen's decisions was to only publicly mark the birthdays of non-working royals when these ended in a zero. Andrew is no longer a working royal as he stepped down in 2019 due to his links to convicted paedophile Jeffrey Epstein. The last time the royals, along with Fergie, as per Elizabeth's rule, wished him a happy birthday was in 2020, when he turned 60. Sarah Ferguson shows true colors as she makes huge Prince Andrew decision amid Chinese spy scandal. Sarah Ferguson could be forgiven for cutting her ties with ex-husband Prince Andrew as yet another scandal engulfs the Duke. Despite divorcing in the 1990s, Sarah and Andrew has remained close friends and actually live together at Royal Lodge. There have even been rumors they could remarry, although the Duchess of York's blossoming media career would likely put paid to that. While much of the focus in royal circles has been on the cancer battles of King Charles and Princess Kate in 2024, Fergie, as she is affectionately known, has also faced a brutal year. Having beaten breast cancer, she revealed in January that she had skin cancer. On top of that has been the stress of not knowing if she would still have a home as King Charles and Andrew wrestled for control of Royal Lodge. While Andrew is a pariah with both the public and his family, Sarah is hugely popular. But Sarah has decided to stand by her ex despite details of his friendship with an alleged Chinese spy emerging. Andrew invited Yang Tenghua, the founder partner of the Chinese arm of the Duke's Pitch at Palace Initiative, to the likes of Buckingham Palace and Windsor Castle. Reports on Tuesday suggested Andrew had made the decision to stay away from the royal Christmas gathering at Sandringham next week. And in a clear show of solidarity, Sarah will stay at Royal Lodge with him to celebrate together. Reports suggest it was Sarah who actually persuaded Andrew to stay away from Sandringham, a decision she is bound to have mixed feelings about. Last year she joined the other royals at Sandringham for the first time in decades, taking part in a royal walkabout. However, sources suggest the decision not to follow that up this year was made easier by the fact Andrew and Sarah's daughters Beatrice and Eugenie had already made plans to spend the festive season with their in-laws, reports The Independent. Andrew and Sarah actually remain on the Sandringham guest list and could yet turn up for the festivities. But it appears unlikely, with Aides confident he will keep his head down over the festive seasons. It comes amid suggestions Andrew could leave the UK for good, having become bitter about his apparent treatment. Sarah Ferguson shares pride in daughters Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie. We are a tripod of women. Sarah, Duchess of York, and her daughters Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie are all passionate about saving the planet. I am very proud of them and they are very proud of me, she tells Hello in an exclusive interview. We are a tripod of women, and the best way to empower people is to lead by example. And that's exactly what she did last week, jetting off to New York to join forces with Sabrina Elba to lead a discussion for Global Citizen Now health and climate financing sessions, supported by her elder daughter Beatrice, officially launching her Youth Impact Council organization. I like to listen to people who are trying to find solutions but aren't being heard. So I look, listen, learn, and amplify, she said. While the Duchess is determined to leave a legacy of encouraging everyone to respect the planet, she is just as keen to work with the younger generation to effect real change. So, she was delighted to be working with Sabrina and young environmental activist Brianna Fruin at the Global Citizen Now event, a thought leadership series which addresses pressing global issues through the lens of climate change and extreme poverty. I am working with Sabrina as she is a millennial, the same age as my children. So we have her, me who is an old bag, and then there is Gen Z with Brianna. So the three of us on the stage made a very strong, compelling example of generational bridging. I am very proud of them and they are very proud of me. The Duchess has been involved with Global Citizen for the past year and came across Brianna partly through the Youth Impact Council, which she officially launched at Manhattan's Yale Club last week. The nonprofit aims to open lines of communication across the generations and amplify the voices of young people. It was the most beautiful moment in my life because this is the legacy that I want to leave for my daughters and my grandchildren. Prince Harry and his father are thought to have only spoken a handful of times so far in 2024, with conversation between the pair rare. King Charles did not meet with his son when he visited the UK in May to mark the 10th anniversary celebration of the Invictus Games at St. Paul's Cathedral. Despite both being in London, it was announced that the monarch's full programme meant it was not possible for a meeting of the pair. In response to the many inquiries and continued speculation on whether or not the Duke will meet with his father while in the UK this week, it unfortunately will not be possible due to His Majesty's full programme, a spokesperson for the Duke of Sussex said at the time.